Uh, Good afternoon. Um, Good afternoon, all. Will be starting the session soon. We are waiting for our guest for today's session, Dr. R.K. Suman, sir, Regional Director, to join in the webinar. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for joining, sir. Uh, Sir, am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Perfect, sir. Shall
Okay.
we start the session, sir?
Yes, you can.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. Thank you all for joining. Good afternoon, all. I'm myself, Mohammed Naif, manager for this Central Nodal Agency for Sustainable Tourism under Ministry of Tourism. I'm the host for today's webinar, and it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to this 10th episode of the Sustainable Tourism India webinars on the topic Travel for Life, galvanizing the entire travel ecosystem in the North region. So we all are well aware about our honorable prime minister's mission on this life mission, like that is lifestyle for environment. So we all know that it is like the it's a certain action, a global mass collective movement towards changing.
tourism survey methodology.
I request
One
to
of many there.
mute. I request all others to mute your audio. Yeah. So we all know that. Accordingly, Ministry of Tourism also has launched a program, a sectoral program, which aimed at galvanizing the entire travel and tourism ecosystem in our country. So we have initiated Travel for Life pledge, Travel for Life actions, and some other for tourists. And also, there are some initiatives like Travel for Life signed up and Travel for Life certification program, which is the primary objective of this today's session. And it is all for this Travel for Life tourism businesses. So without much ado into this program and all, let me introduce the speaker for our today's session, our Honorable Dr. R.K. Suman sir, Regional Director of India Tourism Delhi, who will be leading this session. So welcome to the session, sir. So, Dr. R.K. Suman sir has more than 12 years of experience in ministry itself, and he has served as a DDG in her headquarters, and also have been served in many other positions like in India Tourism Kolkata office, and also he have been headed the operations at the head of Singapore office in the Ministry of Tourism, where he has responsible for promoting India tourism in more than 10 countries of Southeast Asia. And also you have very good experiences with approximately 15 countries international experience, including European countries, to promote India tourism initiatives and all. So we are very honored to have you at this session, sir. Sir, welcome to the session. Yes, sir. Sir, let us begin the session with a brief intro about our
Thank
Travel
you.
for Life
Can you hear me?
initiative. Yes, sir. Travel for Life initiative. So we can have in what is this Travel for Life initiative is about, and what is the role of the contribution, what this tourism industry, the tour operators, all these in fact people can contribute toward this initiative and all. So can you please give a brief about that program, sir?
Okay. So am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can.
Voice is clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are clear, sir.
Okay, okay. So I welcome everybody to this special session for Travel for Life campaign started by our Honorable Prime Minister. And the aim of this campaign is to inculcate the sustainable behavior in travel and tourism sector. So this Travel for Life, life is the short form of live for environment. So this is a general term, live for environment. This was created by Ministry of Environment, and we have taken it up in tourism sector, and we call it a Travel for Life initiative. And the initiative creates the awareness among the stakeholders as well as the tourists to make the tourism sustainable and to protect the heritage and monument and everything. So that creates a big awareness among the tourists and stakeholders. So it is a global mass movement, and that is aimed to promoting sustainable tourism practices, urging individuals to protect the environment against the effect comes from the Goa roadmap of the tourism and inspired by the mission life, the tourism for life, travel for life program emphasizes on transitioning the use and dispose economy to a circular economy, promoting mindful utilization of resources to prevent the environment. And its aim is to mainstream sustainability into the tourism sector and fostering a sustainable, responsible, and resilient tourism industry. And it has 8 basically. The goals are save energy, save water, say no to single-use plastic, reduce waste, empower local business and communities, respect local culture and heritage, consume local foods, conserve natural heritage. So these sector sustainable, and that is how this Travel for Life campaign aims to. So moving further, this Ministry of Tourism has Travel for Life, and that is open to the stakeholders, especially the travel agents, tour operator, even the hoteliers, destination also. And these destination can get the certification based on the parameters created by this Travel for Life campaign, and this is available at the Nidhi portal, and this will give an emphasis on the travel industry itself to be responsible, to behave in a responsible manner so that the tourism becomes sustainable for the future. So the basic idea behind the Travel for Life is certified, and I urge that those who are the travel agent, tour operator, and any stakeholders, those who are eligible for Travel for Life certification, to come forward and get that certification. This will create a big database, and that will say that we have this much travel partners who are contributing to sustainability. So that is the aim behind the Travel for Life.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Sir, yeah, thank you, sir. Yes, sir. So, basically, saying Travel for Life program is aimed at mainstream the sustainability into the tourism sector. Sir, also you have mentioned about Goa tourism roadmap and also this Mission Life and G20 mapping and all. So, what is the significance of Travel for Life program in our national declaration? New Delhi declarations happened. I mean, an outcome document which has been came out of the G20 meetings and G20 presidency, which India hosted last year and all. So, what is the significance of Travel for Life program and the sustainability in that NDLT
Pardon,
document?
I could not get the question.
New Delhi
What is
declaration
the?
as significance of Travel for Life program in our New Delhi leaders declaration, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
So actually, this is to recognize, assess, and reward the tourism business and entities that meet the basic sustainable criteria and parameters. It signifies a commitment to sustainable practices and required submission of limited supporting documents as evidence for compliance and the laid down criteria.
okay. Sir, how does this New Delhi declaration support the Travel for Life program, sir?
New Delhi Leaders Declaration notes the launch of Travel for Life and supports the development of smart destinations that are responsible and sustainable. And this endorsement provides a significant boost to the Travel for Life program and recognizes its importance in promoting sustainable tourism services.
Yes, sir. So that means every I mean, Ministry of Tourism and also the Government of India is taking sustainability as a very serious matter, and also it has been noted in our G20 meetings and New Delhi declarations and all. So coming into this Travel for Life program, so what are the major themes or what are the major areas we are focusing under this Travel for Life program, sir?
Yes. See, the tourism is a continuous subject and it goes on. Everybody wants to increase the number of tourists. Each country wants that more and more tourists should visit the place. But at the same time, to keep the tourism sustainable, to make it happen, and the experience of tourists should be enjoyable, we have to look into the sustainability aspect of the tourism and its importance. So to look forward, the Travel for Life program identifies 8 themes, and that is the save energy, save water. We should reduce the single-use plastic, reduce the waste of any type, empower local community. Until unless you have the participation of local community, the tourism is not going to be sustainable. We need to respect the local culture and heritage, and we should consume the local products and local cuisine, and also preserve and conserve our natural
Video.
heritage. So these are all 8 aims that is helping to achieve these goals.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So let us have a brief introduction video on this Travel for Life program. I think Vigash is there, and Vigash, can we play the video now?
Yeah, yeah, very well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think they are taking a little time on playing the video. It will be shown in a while. Yeah, I think it's ready. Yes, sir. I think there is some technical issue with the audio. We'll play the video later after some time then. So let us coming to as sir, as you have
Later also you
explained,
can play.
what in Travel for Life, there are certain actions, and we are aiming at many things to mainstream the sustainability in our tourism sector. So, what can these tourism businesses can do? Like we have introduced some program called Travel for Life signed up and Travel for Life certifications and all. So, sir, the next I wanted to ask you, what is the purpose of signing up for this Travel for Life program as a for this tourism businesses and all?
Yeah, actually, we have come up with a very good program, and that is signing up with the Travel for Life program. And this is an initial step for tourism business and destination attraction and other ecosystem players to voluntarily commit to sustainable practices. And it was effective sustainable management, maximizing the socio-economic benefits to local community and preserving historical and environmental heritage. So this gives a advantage those who are signing for this program. They commit to the environment, and this will give a added advantage to their business.
So I think the all the tour operators and accommodation units who have joined for this session will be, I mean, can be encouraged for taking this Travel for Life signed up, and also it will be a motivation for them to show their commitment towards sustainability, I guess. So, sir, also apart from the signed up, we have certifications, right, sir? For there is gold, silver, and bronze certifications and all. So, from a tourism or tour operator or tourism businesses perspective, they will be interested in applying for the certifications and all. So, what will be the their beginning stage? Like from signed up, they will be go through firstly to the bronze certification stage and all. So, what is the objective of the Star for Life bronze certification, sir? How can they begin into this certification process and also?
Yeah, so those who meet the basic sustainable criteria and parameters, they can be classified in the bronze certification. And this signifies a commitment to sustainable practice and requires submission of limited supporting documents for compliance. So the limited means minimum criteria. Those who complete, they will be under the bronze category. And then we have the silver and gold also.
Okay, so what is that difference between silver and this bronze certification, sir? How it can be distinguished from the...
So silver is little advanced. The tourism businesses and entities that meet the intermediate sustainable criteria parameters, that is all given in the guidelines. Unlike bronze, silver certificate provide the evidence, and that is how it is a little advanced stage of bronze certification.
Yeah. Okay, so those organizations which are listening to or which are viewing this program and all, they can begin with bronze certification, and if they have been advancing a little bit, they can move into the silver certifications, and in the end, there will
Yes.
be gold certification. Yes, sir. So, what will be the criteria for this gold certification, sir?
So the actually gold is the highest category in this certification process, and it is awarded to the tourism and business entities that demonstrate advanced sustainable practices and meet stringent criteria. They fulfill all the criteria given in this certification process. To achieve this gold certification, they must submit all supporting documents to provide this comprehensive evidence of the adherence to the program. And this all guide it is given in the certification guidelines. So those who have this complete compliance, follow all the procedures of sustainability, they can be certified as gold category.
Yes, sir. So it will be like first it can be started from Travel for Life signed up, which will be like a voluntary commitment, and then those who are meeting the basic criteria, they can go for bronze categorization, and then silver, and if they are in a high level, I mean, if that organization has achieved that greatest level, they can go for the gold level certification, right, sir? Yes, sir. So then, how this entire Travel for Life program, this initiative can contribute to when this from the tourism business perspective and all, how this program contribute to the sustainable tourism practices like certification signed up and this action everything, how it can contribute to this in entire in this, mainstream sustainability in the tourism sector.
Correct. So when we sign up for this program, certainly it creates an awareness among us, awareness among all the stakeholders and tourism business entities that we are certified in the sustainable tourism, and certainly we have to follow that practices. So this program encourages the business and destination to adopt sustainable practices across various aspects, such as 8 parameters that is given in the I spoke earlier. And by promoting all these practices, the program aims to minimize the negative impact of tourism. So now you understand, growing number of tourism certainly had some negative impact on the tourism society, maybe the destination, maybe the environment and nature. So to mitigate this, we should have the minimum impact, negative impact of tourism that can happen through this travel for life certification and creating awareness. And certainly this is going to maximize the benefit to environment and the local community.
Okay, sir. So, what will be the benefit for this? I mean, what will be a motivation for all the tourism stakeholders to go for this certification? What will be the benefit they will be getting after taking this Travel for Life certification?
Actually, it is a recognition for their commitment to sustainable and responsible practices. So the agency who registers get the certification. So this is a recognition that they will be recognized for their commitment to the sustainable and tourism practices, and certainly it will enhance their reputation among the travelers and prioritize the eco-friendly options, potentially leading to increased patronage. Additionally, certificate opens up opportunity for collaboration with the certified business and access to support and resources for the further sustainable initiative. So this certification, there are certain organizations, certain people, they need such agencies, those who are certified in the sustainable practices, and they will do business with them. So this will help them to grow their business, those wherever they require such kind of certification, and certainly it will give them the recognition that they are the very responsible agencies and very responsible to the tourism sector. So that will help their business prospects.
Yes, sir. So I think that is very clearly understood about the role of tourism businesses or the tourism stakeholders in this Travel for Life program and galvanizing this initiative throughout our, especially in our North region area itself. So, what will be the role of a tourist in this Travel for Life program? What a tourist can contribute throughout this program to mainstream sustainability into this?
Actually, see, there are three components of tourism generally. One is the service provider, one is the tourist, and one is the destination. So these are the three components of travel business. So the tourists are the major component of travel business, travel and tourism sector, and these tourists play a major role for this sustainability. So this creates the awareness among the tourists, and that will help also to achieve our goal. So this tourists play a crucial role in the success for Travel for Life program by making the informed choices that support the sustainable tourism practices, and by patronizing certified businesses that minimize the use of environmental footprints, respect the local culture, heritage, engaging in responsible behavior, tourists contribute to the preservation of destination and well-being of local community. So the tourist will be aware, they should be educated about these practices, and when this agency gets certification, certainly through their guides or through their team leaders, they can create awareness among the tourists that we are the certified travel for life agents, and certainly we expect the tourists to behave in this manner, and certainly that is going to help the tourism to be sustainable manner.
Yes, sir. So, in short, we can say that entire Travel for Life program is like as in the topic we mentioned, it's like galvanizing the entire ecosystem of travel and tourism industry. Either it can be a contribution for the, I mean, a role for tourists, and also there is a huge role for tourism businesses also. And also, since it is a very introducing or very interesting topic, the single-use plastic reduction. So, how does this Travel for Life program address the challenge of the single-use plastic in our entire tourism industry? So, what you can comment on that, sir?
See, the single-use plastic is the major source of the waste created among the tourism industry. This is the maximum and largest garbage that is created through the tourism industry. You see the use of the plastic bottles that carries the water, and this is the largest contributor of this garbage. And this takes a lot of time to decompose, and this is actually not environment friendly practices to use the single use plastic. So the best idea is to reduce this use of single use plastics and reduce it in maximum way. Say no to the single use plastic. We should not use as a tourist, as a business entity in the tourism sector, and at the destinations we should discourage the use of single use plastic. And currently what I could see, because I am connected to the industry, the hotels and all, now most and most hotels are using the uh, bottles, that is glass bottles. They are discarding the single use plastic bottles. They serve the water in the glass bottles. They have installed the bottling plants, and even the glass bottle packaged water that is coming to them. Of course it may be little costly, but for future it is very much important, and this is reducing the single use plastic. And there are other methods also that help us to reduce the use of single use plastic. And through this initiative, the tourism business destinations are encouraged to minimize and eliminate the use of single use plastic by adopting alternative solutions such as reusable, biodegradable materials. And this helps to reduce the plastic pollution in tourism area, and that contributes to the environmental conservation efforts. I will give you the example of the beaches. Now you see the whatever the when we travel to the beaches or cruise or anywhere, if we use the single use plastics, this plastic materials, if it is thrown in water, now you see the how the marine life, they sometimes they consume these materials because they are not aware of what it is. And when they consume is, certainly it is detrimental to their health, or many times they die because of this. And even this plastics thrown here and there in the destinations and nearby tourist places, and many animals also consume it, and it is a very bad for their health. The the major problem is that this plastics takes a lot of time to decompose, and this is not suitable for our environment. The number of tourists growing, that is creating more garbage, more litters, but certainly we have to reduce it. And we can use, there are many alternatives nowadays available. Even now, one thing I could see that hardly we could find the plastic straws used. So everywhere it is now the paper straw is used, paper glasses are used, not the plastic glasses. And the hotel chains have come up with this serving water in the glass bottles. uh, so this has created awareness, and I hope these things are being carried out, and we should clearly eliminate whatever best way possible to the use of single-use plastic.
Yes, sir. As you have mentioned, the impact created by this tourism industry itself in a pollution and where if you are thinking the single-use plastic, or it can be the energy consumption, over consumption of energy, water wastage. All these contributions were actually creating a negative impact on our ecosystems. And also this Travel for Life initiative, of course, I mean, as you have mentioned, sir, already many hotels in North region are using or converting from their single-use plastic bottles to the glass bottle, and also they are very conscious about their energy consumption, and they are trying to reduce their wastage production, and they are into these actions which are initiated by this Travel for Life program. In a way, I'm saying that it can have a much more much more chances or much more opportunity to enlarge this program initiative throughout our industry and our throughout in India itself as a bigger impact. And also the awareness created for the tourists by way of Travel for Life pledge, and also Travel for Life actions, which are like very simple actions which are aiming at reducing the impact created by the tourism industry towards this environment and all. So of course we you can hope that initiative will be a very successful in coming years and all, and also it will be creating much more impact on this initiative. So now let us get into the question answer session of this webinar today. We have audience here. If anyone from the audience would like to ask any questions regarding this topic, and all, you can ask now. We are also live streaming this session in YouTube. So if any questions to be asked in YouTube channel, who have viewers of you from YouTube, they can post it in their comment section. We will be taking that and we'll be discussing in this session. So anybody who is willing to ask any question can ask now. Uh, Vikash, if by the time when people let's get settled and
I
all, we
have a
can show
question.
the
Can I just
video.
connect?
Yeah, yeah, yes, ma'am.
Can I ask the question?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, yes,
Ha.
please.
Namaskar, Suman sir. Thank you so much for giving us this, your precious time and explaining the audience about the Travel for Life initiative. I just want to know, ever since that this has been declared, how has been the stakeholders' response to this particular program? I mean, how are they taking it up as? And
I
what are
think
the
this
challenges that you are facing in making this
correct.
program a
Certainly,
success?
this is only the initial stage that we are coming to the travel agents and the stakeholders to get the certified. But I think if they take it, I think it is going to be a game changer for their business. What I can say, because this will certainly give them the additional advantage that they are getting this certification apart from what the certification we are the Ministry of Tourism is giving as travel agent and tour operators or anything, but getting an additional advantage through this gold and silver and this bronze certification of travel for life. Certainly that is going to give them the additional advantage, and certainly it will attract more business to them. So I think the travel industry should take it up and come forward and get the certificates.
Thank you so much, sir.
Uh, any managers, assistant managers, and nodal officers who have joined from this session? If you are having any confusions or any regarding this Travel for Life initiative and how to amplify it in North region and all, you can ask the question now, because we have a good resource. Our respectable regional director, Arthur Mansur, is here. I request you to take this as an opportunity to make use.
So by the time any question comes, I can just I would like to add that if we want to showcase our destinations and continue this destination to be as pleasurable what it today to the next generation, we must do this travel for life, and we must follow the principles of travels for life. And this is all helpful for the destination, helpful for the industry, as well as this is also helpful for the tourist also. So when they follow these practices of travel for life, certainly they will have the pride that yes, I followed these all practices and I have not created any harm to the ecosystem while I was in the tour. And certainly it is reduce, or you can say it will not have any negative impact on the destination. So the increasing number of tourists can have minimal negative impact of tourism on the destination. And this is the message that this Travel for Life campaign want to gives. And in future, certainly the numbers will be keep on increasing. And we have to make this, especially this fragile ecosystem like the mountains, the beaches, the lakes. So these are all very vulnerable to this environmental pollution, this litters, the garbage. And here we need to be very much careful to protect these ecosystem and to maintain this tourism destinations in sustainable manner.
Yes,
So
sir. Sir,
if you have, I think a video ready, you can play the video and we can conclude the session.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. As you mentioned, it is like in this present generation, people are like much aware. Earlier, it was like we used to think like that this planetary crisis and these climate issues were like a pseudoscience. Now we are experiencing the impact of this, like the climate change and this. In last year in Delhi, we had an extreme weather conditions, and also we are facing some flood. Those impacts, that negative impacts of climate changes, a lot we are facing. So people are now aware, and people, even the tourist or tourism industry itself is dedicated towards the sustainability in this and all. So of course this will be continuing, and this initiative taken by our Ministry of Tourism will also be a catalyst for all the entire ecosystem to change towards that mindful consumption pattern or mindful consumption, where we need to protect our environment and then all these natural resources while we are developing our tourism destination as in general and all. So thank you, sir, for that interactive or a very insightful session. And if there is no questions are from the audience side, we'll be moving to the conclusion. Before that, I would like to ask Vikas to play the video again. Okay, so since if there is no questions or there is no queries from other side, we can conclude that then.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I thank Dr. Monica Prakash for inviting me for this session and creating awareness. And I hope the more and more the tourism business holders, entities, destinations, and even the hotels, they will get this certification. And that will show that we are committed to the environment and this travel for life commitment. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you all. Thank you all the participants for your active participation and joining to the session. And before we conclude, I would like to mention that the recording of today's session's webinar will be available in our YouTube channel. So those who wanted to recollect, you can check in our YouTube channel itself. And once again, thank you all for joining. And thank you, sir, for this insightful session and sparing your valuable time for this session and for this initiative and all. Wishing all of a wonderful day. Okay. Okay. Until next time. Jay.
Thank you very much.